So this week I took pictures of everybody who was soldering and epoxying, so we'd have step-by-step pictures to go in our procedures manual.
The issue with the tube, we had the one extra, so we had to put that somewhere, and I worked a lot with Mackie and Zach on doing that.
Cool, so basically I am doing what we have been doing all week and working on the sub. We got all the motors and whatnot soldered, so we're attaching everything now, which is great because I love doing stuff like this, so I'm really happy.
So this week I talked about the pros and the cons of the second tube placement, and at the end we figured out that the best place for the second tube would be right next to the first side by side.
This week Mary and I worked on soldering the ESCs, and we helped with the thrusters a couple of days ago, and today we are working on assembling the terminal blocks.
This week I learned how to solder. I soldered half the thrusters and the ESC, and I also attached the ESCs to the terminal block.
Soldering test, and I continued to work on the video. I also helped with coding.
I programmed the joystick to get it to work today with all the mapping of the controls so that we can actually get the sub to move.
This week I worked on soldering the thrusters with Colleen, and it was a two-person job. I held the cap and held the wire into the cap, and she soldered the cap full.
Go. I helped epoxy all the cables with my Aunt Zach. This made them waterproof and capable to be in the sub without water leaking in.
I did some epoxying. That took like 2 or 3 days. Epoxied the motor wires, so everything's all watertight, and then I worked on some assemblies.
Okay. So this week we got a lot of work done. We did a lot of soldering. So we had the team working on that. So we have these soldered and the wiring board soldered. So that's good. We had a school board member visit us, which was really nice. I think that she really enjoyed it and liked it. So it's good to know we have school boards.
Zach.
And
Disregard that.
Colby's just doing really good. We're fixing the wire, how the cord is placed on these thrusters so that it's easy to get them through the tubes from where they are. And we're hoping to have a working sub by sometime next week, so we can go to a pool test as soon as possible.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Wolf. I'm on the school board from the Lee District here in Fauquier County, and Mr. Davidson invited me here to come see what you guys are all doing. And what I saw is incredible. I graduated from high school in 1973, and to have this kind of opportunity then would have been so incredible. The collaboration, the research you guys are all doing, and that you're really doing real work that's marketable right out there in the business world. And that your teachers don't know everything, and that you guys all work together. I see the 3 teachers here and all the students working together to solve problems, and I just think it's an opportunity that is amazing, and I don't see anybody bored here at all.